Welcome back, folks, and it's time to do this dungeon right here. What dungeon is this, might you say? Jeez. Messed up my audio volume, dang it. Couldn't hear myself talking for a second. If I sound somewhat different, it's because I got a new microphone because my last one broke. Well, anyways, enough of that. So let's say we do this dungeon now. Brosser, don't you think there's something odd about that statue? In the groove and in the temple entry, there were always matching ones on each side. But there's only one here. Why don't you use your senses to take a look around? Huh, I never... Oh, let's try it then. I'm using my senses. I knew it. There was one more here originally. We need to find the other statue in this temple to match that one. Why did I need to transform into a wolf? To use my senses? Whatever. I don't think I ever really got that dialogue that much, but whatever. Of course, I might be forgetting things. Yes, because I need that, because I can't parkour my way up. Oh, well, you're supposed to actually use that. But whatever. This isn't Skyward Sword, so we can't run up the wall yet. Unfortunate. Whoa. Not so fast. At last, this is it. This is where I've been trying to get to. The ancient technology of our people sleeps in this place. We've searched all over, and now we're so close I can smell it. Once we find that thing, we can go home at last. Oh, gracious, yes. Young man, we're so close, so please, help us find what we're looking for. You were reunited with Uku! Yay. Okay, whatever. Notice this. Well, the first time. Gotta mess with my stuff right here. Where is it? Dang it, where's the lantern? Real-time inventory. So that's awesome, right? Nah, it can really be a pain to manage, but it's also convenient as well. You got a small key. Haha. No shit. I've been reading that for like forever. Is it me or does it look a little bit saturated? I wonder if they changed the lighting in this dungeon a bit. Oh. It looks like they still have that that glitch. That graphical error or whatever with the lighting. Yeah, they really didn't change anything about the lighting, did they? Although the color looks a bit saturated to me now. It might just be me. Could be like the flame lighting effects that I never noticed. I'm running around this guy like an idiot when I could just stab him right there. Oh yes, by the way, this is the temple where there's a lot of spiders, and it kind of makes me a little bit uncomfortable if I'm going to be honest. Because if I haven't said this like dozens and dozens of times before, I have a phobia against arachnids and insects alike. Now, these enemies don't really bother me that much. Maybe their hairy legs bother me a little bit, but not as much as later enemy that we'll see. It creeps me out more. Anyways, so this is a little smart little thing you need to do is you need to actually break that pot to get the door to close on you, so this door opens up. I actually really liked that when I first when I first went through this dungeon. It was a really neat idea because the other Zelda games never did that before, so I thought it was really cool. I don't know why. I know it's like probably like the smallest thing ever to like everybody else, and they're like, pay it no mind. But oh, I found it interesting. Anyways, we get these guys who kind of remind me of an enemy in Ocarina of Time, where you need to get behind. Maybe it might be Ocarina of Time or Wind Waker, but I don't know. I can't exactly remember, but what I do remember is they reminded me of an enemy from an earlier Zelda game. I just can't remember what right now. Ooh, we got the map. Because actually that's going to be really useful considering what items we need to find in this dungeon. There's 2 heart pieces in this dungeon that we need to find. And there's a total of 1 Poe as well. So what we need to do, this dungeon is probably one of my favorites in terms of puzzles, because it's just like, I don't know, it has probably like one of the most interesting puzzles in the game, to be honest. Oh, I gotta say, geez, I keep mixing up my words here, man. But it has an interesting mechanic to it. Right now, it's just pressure plates. But later in the dungeon, when we get the obligatory dungeon weapon, it gets pretty interesting. You gotta do various things that you wouldn't think of doing that Zelda games before it never did. Really. Now we gotta return to these guys that like to shoot lasers at you. Maybe it was these enemies. Like, oh yeah, it probably was. Of course, we saw those enemies way back then, so... If you couldn't tell, it's been a while since I recorded, so I apologize if I sound like a total noob trying to explain stuff. I tend to repeat myself, and I apologize for that. But I'm really happy to be back in action, because my last microphone ended up, my last headset ended up breaking on me. And I didn't know if I was going to be able to make it in time for this weekend, so luckily I am able to. Oh, and by the way, these are the enemies that creep me out, and they still do a little bit. Ugh. Those are the enemies that creep me out in this entire game because of my phobia against arachnids. When I first saw them, I got squeamish, or I don't know, it just like disgusted me and all that. Well, here's the Poe that we need to get, because there's only 1, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, there's only... This is the... Wait, what floor am I on, actually? I didn't even check that. Huh. No, there's 2. What am I, stupid? There's 2 Poes. Sorry about that. Take a quick note for that. Unfortunately, we can't get to that Poe just yet. We do some other stuff with it. Oh, I'm being stupid. I forgot that I had that weapon. Oh, well, yeah, I'm being stupid on 2 accounts, because I forgot this game actually has a Poe counter in it, unlike the original game, so... And it says 2 Poes right in front of my face. God, I feel like a moron. They switched the buttons for that. Because I swear, you pushed A to, like, do this attack. But if you push any other, like, B or A, it just gets rid of the item. That's kind of not what I'm expecting. So, I need to look out for floor number 5 and 7. Because those have our items there. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna probably have a little bit difficult remembering the puzzles exactly. In the later, well, in the upcoming dungeons like this one and the one right after this one too. I'm gonna have a harder time remembering the dungeons. I don't know, it's just something that happens to me. And I didn't want to go that way. I don't want to head towards the spiders. No! Oh man, these things really creep me out. It's because they're little legs. I think I need to actually kill all of them now that I think about it. Okay, they don't... In the HD version, not so much. Maybe it was just because I couldn't see them, but I see that they have clearly, like, eyes, like, Goma from Ocarina of Time. So, I don't know. The main thing about spiders that creeps me out is their limbs and their eyes, because they have multiple eyes, but in Zelda games they usually have one. The realistic spiders creep me out because they're multiple eyes and their limbs, they're small limbs, and explaining that is really making me envision the worst of my nightmares. Ugh, damn it. But yeah, that's what freaks me out about spiders. So anyways, we kill all of them. By the way, I'm pretty sure those spiders also respawn, but the electrical gate will never respawn, so there's that. You gotta keep an eye on that when you exit this room at least. So we went the wrong way that time. Let's try going this way now. I think I need to get a key or something. Yeah, I need a... Does that room require a key? No, it doesn't. Okay. That's not the one I was looking for. That's the that's a bell, obviously. Of course, it's the highest this can go. Oh, I think I know what I'm supposed to do now. Yeah, there's there's something at the way bottom of the... That's why I had to kill the spiders. Yeah. Hopefully I'm not pushing this back up like an idiot. Damn it! Me and my brain farts. This thing like needs to go faster or something. I love how like this fence thing is like a plain 2D freaking object. 'Cause they couldn't freaking make more polygons for it. God, it's like ripped right out of like N64 shit right there. Oh, right here it is. It's right in front of me and I didn't see it. Okay, now we're good. We can go and put that on the next pressure plate. Don't worry, most of the dungeon will not revolve around this elevator, thankfully. That would be really obnoxious if it did. But it doesn't. Of course, now we got a dilemma. We gotta pass through here without getting hit. Can never tell what side those things are coming on. I don't even know what the heck keeping them there. It doesn't look like there's a track or anything for that. So as soon as you go put that on the pressure plate, you want to run up here as soon as you do that. Otherwise, you're going to be left behind there. Behind. You're going to be at the bottom of that thing. I almost forgot about that. A little attention to detail there. Oh, I think they remind me of a self-destructing enemy. Just remembering little by little. Yeah, they remind me of a self-destructing enemy in the previous Zelda games. Oh yeah, I think it was the Wind Waker enemies. Yeah. Yeah, it was because there's moving statues in the Wind Waker is what they remind me of. Oh, screw you! I didn't want that.